What's going on? What the goings on, y'all? I feel kind of funny today. They they fitted me for my partial. I got my partial in, but I don't know. It made me sound kind of funny. Yeah, it made me sound kind of funny, and I'm gonna have to get used to it because they said they want me to eat with it, but it feel kind of funny eating because I'm eating some bacon and eggs, turkey bacon. You know what I'm saying? But it just feel funny. I might take it out and eat because I can't get the job done. You know what I'm saying? And they want me to put it in some water. And then they wanted to put in the bottom part, but I guess I got to take me some antibiotics first. But we ain't finna get into nothing funky. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't finna make this long lasting neither. You know what I'm saying? The game was supposed to come on last night, but it didn't. I don't know why it didn't. So I really ain't got much to jot down today. You feel me? We're gonna talk about it and we're gonna get straight to the antics and then we're gonna keep it moving. And everyone's gonna have a nice day. I came on late today because my ride came late. I knew this week was gonna be kind of funny anyway. I'm just coming back from seeing my kids. You know what I'm saying? Lately, I've been smoking my little hashish, so I really ain't been vibing. I told myself before the week out, I'm gonna listen to some battle rap, but it ain't been coming to me. I gotta feel better. I gotta feel music in order to do music. Y'all gotta forgive me too. Like I said, I got this partial in, so I might be talking a little funny. I'm just trying to get used to it, trying to get it used to me. But we might not do another video with this partial in though. I sound kind of funny. You hear it? Da 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 da. But anyway, um, we gonna get into it. Since I done talk for 3 minutes about none, let's talk about the New York Knicks versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Obviously, we know the New York Knicks won. You know what I'm saying? And it looked like they, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't get to write nothing down. I ain't write down what the score was. I was gonna do a recap, but I'm like, we in the conference finals at this point. You know what I'm saying? I might do a little Wimby Yamba. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That might be about it. You know what I'm saying? See a hell of a sighting. You know, we'll talk about him for a minute. Because I just think the New York Knicks is going to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's a story. And if they go up 2-1, I mean they go up 2-0 in the series tonight, it might be a wrap for them too. And that's probably the only reason why I'm gonna go watch this game because I got a fucking feeling they got something for them. If they don't, if Chet Holmgren can't do his thing, it's definitely gonna be a long night. And Wimby should have a number. That it should go 2-0. If it go 2-0, then we pretty much know who's gonna be in the final. And I don't see New York stopping Wimby. And I'm gonna be mad about it because I picked Thunder. Definitely gonna be mad about it, but hey, when he seen that MVP being passed to somebody else, I guess that just put fire under the big bad Frenchman. You feel me? Would that fire be put out tonight? We gonna find out. But yeah, shout out to New York. They won. You know what I'm saying? I guess some people say they won. You know, say that Cleveland or that New York came back and won pretty much. But like I said, I ain't watched the game for real, so I don't know. I ain't even writing no stats now. The New York Knicks up 1-0. So we gonna get into these antics, and then we gonna find out something to do. And they a little funny today. So shout out to Paris Nights. If we don't know who Paris Nights is, she's a female rapper from Detroit, Michigan. Or might it? I don't even think you from Detroit. For real, for real. You know what I'm talking about. But there's nothing out there. I do like your music. Your music is quite swell. For real though. You know what I'm saying? You one of them if you'd have been there, you'd have been more clever writers. Them poetic writers. You know, you try to get as specific as you can when it comes to certain shit. You know what I mean? You definitely keep the flow right. You know what I'm saying? And I like motherfuckers who can control the flow. And control the flow. And control flow. You know what I'm saying? It's all an entendre. And if you can read between the lines, you my type of artist. And that's just who I am as a person. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you. Shout out to the hoodies. You also been doing your thing, sir. And I hope you continue to do your thing. So more things can come. You hear me? Mm. Oh shit, here we go. I'm gonna come back to that. No, I guess I done got a little buzz. And I don't know which way I wanna go. Plus I'm doing you know what I'm talking about? So it's kinda foggy for me. So shout out to the I don't know how I wanna say this. Okay, we're gonna shout out to the woman from Georgia. I guess she's 17. She's graduating high school and she wants to be a street. Well, no, I ain't gonna say street. Forget my language. You know what I'm talking about? She wants to be a pharmacist. You feel what I'm saying? She want to open up pharmacies in her neighborhood, couple brick and mortars. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? She probably gonna do a couple onlines. You know what I mean? That's definitely opening up opportunities for the youth. And some of these people that's, you know what I'm saying, up age too, that's been doing it for a long time. You know what I'm saying? You give everybody an opportunity to do something great. Now these type of people you should be backing and getting behind. I guess when you do, cause I guess lately, ain't no guess. I know lately I've been, you know what I'm saying, going over to the other side to see what they talking about. Not more or less the scandal, more or less the the story before the mayhem. You know what I'm saying? Or even the story after the mayhem, after the dust settled, what was the glory behind it? You know what I mean? And if you think about it, it's quiet over there because there ain't much going on. But it's a lot that's what's going on. I guess when you become, you know what I'm saying, age, you tend to lean more toward the gratitude side because you appreciate what you got going on versus you not understanding it. And so often you able to pull a young motherfucker that's willing to do the same thing. But for the most part, I was young too. That's why I don't fault the motherfucker when they young that, you know what I'm saying, they want to go out and fight and bump their head, do dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? It's rare that you can find a group of motherfuckers that want something out of life. You know what I'm saying? And know that won't start early. Now, in certain news, I guess Cat Williams, you know, wanted to continue on with his interview with Adam 2020, and they was they was stating the properties of the 14th Amendment. You know what I'm saying? And how to look at the crime and the conviction of the crimes. You feel what I'm saying? And Charleston White was stating that it was more basically the laws they was trying to pass on the floor was about the state violations that the federales was having with the other companies. Like you can't infringe on what state deems as right and state deems as wrong. You know what I mean? And the federal government was like, "No, fuck that. This is how we rolling, and this is how everything's going." You know, at the time, shit, I ain't gonna say I was knee deep in politics. I was trying to understand it. Yeah, at that time, I was trying to understand it. You know what I mean? I ain't quite get what it was. You know what I mean? Not even in the sense of who I was as a person, but how was it affecting everybody else? You know what I'm saying? And I ain't quite get everybody else. It got real late for me. You know what I'm saying? Understanding this is for real being able to withstand the halls of weak. I know it don't sound right, but it's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You basically know a motherfucker fucked up and you still help that motherfucker even though he fucked up. Excuse my language, I don't mean to offend or harm anyone. This is my disclaimer. But that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Um, Shout out to the what's the name of that joint? The Huron Valley Correctional Facility. I guess Kiera no. Yeah, Kiera Howard. She was supposed to be released 2 weeks ago and ended up passing away. Now this is what I be talking about. And coming from a motherfucker that, excuse my language, coming from a person that had a number before, or got a number, or however you want to muster it up. That's the biggest fear. Not being able to come to the crib. No, biggest fear of all. I mean, all the way up into the day. You hear me? All the way up into the day. And when they let you off them shackles and tell you can walk into that room and meet your new PR, because you finna do another 2 years on purpose. Man, look. That shit was, it was the best feeling in the world. Ain't nothing like it. I'm trying to read this other situation and how I'm gonna say it. But it really ain't no other way of putting it. You know what I'm saying? But saying we got a lot of law abiding citizens. And through the laws, and basically, and this is my opinion, right? Basically, sitting here waiting on the next motherfucker to do something. Now we don't know how to do nothing. Who really lost? On the true the true cognizance of photosynthesis, right? It ain't too many motherfuckers that know how to do how to plant a seed. I mean, truly make a flower grow. Yeah, I paused for a minute because I wanted motherfuckers to understand where the fuck I was coming from. It's hard to make a plant grow. It's hard to give your love and your undivided attention to a different life source. You know what I mean? It's hard to be a 17-year-old, you know what I'm saying? And living a life in the car and living life on the street. Feel me? Just trying to be somebody. It's hard fucking being a positive influence on the world, and the world thinking a whole different outlook on you. I know it's hard. I live life every day thinking how I'm gonna get where I'm gonna get to and how fast I'm gonna get there. I really ain't got much because there ain't much going on. I mean, it is. I could feed into the madness if I really wanted to. There's a lot going on over there, but for the most part, we chilling. We, we living like we supposed to over here. You know what I mean? I guess I had to learn how to chase the best in so many words. I mean, but that's what you gotta do sometimes. Because at the end of the day, y'all, I'm cleaning it up because I know I'm about to get heavy off into what I'm about to get heavy off into. And sometimes, it be a little loud over there. You feel me? It seems like it's all the same situation, but we gonna see. You know what I mean? I would tell y'all what's going on, but you have something to do, and I ain't what I'm trying to do for you. We gonna see it though. When you see it, you'll know it, and then we'll show it. You feel me? You know what I mean? Always gotta have the spectacular for the spectacular. I keep looking back at this paper because I know I had a emphasis on this, and I've been thinking about it for about 2-3 days now. But I guess I'll just talk about it and we'll see how it go. I guess lately niggas been really having a issue with how women are doing what women are doing these days. And a lot of these niggas need to just, you know what I'm saying? And bro, what's going on? Point blank period. Just be quiet. And bro, what's going on? If it ain't what's going on, get the fuck on. Don't fucking hold your feelings inside, cause you know what happens? You get to thinking too much. You know what happens after you get to thinking too much? You definitely get to doing too much. And I'm gonna say that again. Something happens, cause that's always what it is. It might be something happening in your head. It might be something happening right there on solid ground. Then you hold it in. You feel me? Now you're frustrated. The bitch don't know why you frustrated. She trying to do what she need to do to get you unfrustrated. You gonna get unfrustrated, then you breathe it out. Once you breathe it out, one or two things happen. Either she don't care or she care a whole lot. It's still gonna be one, but it's gonna sound like two. Now you gotta discover the two. It's the 3-part series to the truth. Cause yeah, it's 3-part series to the truth. Yours, hers, and what actually happened. At the end of the day, depending on how true you are, is how true the truth gonna be. You gotta be truthful with yourself. You can't just be truthful with her and the situation, and you gotta be totally. I think the word is docile. You know what I'm saying? And to be truthfully honest, that's hard than the motherfucker, ain't it? I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit be hard than a bitch. And once you truthful with yourself, I'm pretty sure you should be done with it after that. Somebody gonna find out something. Either you right, they right, the situation right, whatever's going on will be revealed. Can you handle it? You know what I'm saying? Um, I guess there'll be an unidentified flying woman tonight, and we'll see if the the San Antonio Spurs can beat the Oklahoma City Thunder. You know, um, hopefully this weekend we got somebody in the finals. You know, it ain't too far fetched. Definitely a reality. Um, see, um, I might end up getting up off of here, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't really got much. You know what I'm saying? I held it on for a half hour. You know what I'm saying? I definitely did what it does. So we're gonna have to do what it do. You feel what I'm talking about? You understand me? Already with the already. So as the old saying goes, the smoke's gone, I'm gone.